Well, howdy friends and welcome back to the couch. It's Let's Playmond with Ted Raymond. So glad you're joining me once again for Final Fantasy. It's the 4-job Fiesta. Raising money for the Palestine Children's Relief Fund. 4jobfiesta.com for all the details. Link in the description. When we last left off, we went through the Pyramid of Moor. We got the first tablet that we need to unlock the legendary weapons. And Lena rejoined us. So we have been reunited. Castle Tycoon was sucked into the void, so was the ancient library. But our ship returned to us. And here we have a castle here too that we can go check out. We'll stop in here first. This is Surgate. Wait one moment. This is Surgate Castle. We will stop at nothing to defend it. So this is from Galif's world, but it has been merged with ours. Can't believe it. The Library of the Ancients disappeared just like that. Luckily, most of the scholars were able to get to the castle, and just in time, too. We're the only ones who were able to make it back to Surgate Castle. Please stop Exdeath from gaining the powers of the Void. Shall I read the sealed tome? No, we don't need to hear from the sealed tome right now. The two worlds have overlapped, and the sealed castle of Kuza should be located east of Toul. Exdeath figures out how to control the Void. The world is doomed. There shouldn't be anything new at Surgate that we need to get. What in the world is that giant mass of black stuff? Creeps me out. It's all over. End of the world, we're all done for. Morale is definitely taking a hit. I don't think there's anything new in the shops. Ooh, I will get some more golden needles. That'll hold me. Still doing good for ethers. I'll pick up a few cottages. Alright. Magic, armor, we're good. Okay. We're gonna do a few just kind of like little chores that we can do now that we have a bit of freedom of movement and our party is back together here in the merged world, as it's known. Let's find our ship. Where did the ship end up? There it is. We can enter the interdimensional rift near where Castle Tycoon used to be. We have to hurry. It won't be much longer before Exdeath gains the full power of the Void. But Guido said we hadn't the power to fight him and win. We'll need the 12 legendary weapons first, and they're in the sealed castle of Kuza. There's no time to waste. They said none can control the infinite power of the Void. Pathetic fools. Power of the Void, heed my call. Reveal your true form. Go forth and destroy everything. Show how absolute your power really is. So that's, Waltz. Ah! Forget the name of this town. But it's being sucked up. All the towns are being sucked into the Void. Exdeath, stop! This forest in the middle of the mountains here. It's the Moogle forest. Oh no, the Moogles! Kubo! Cryo! Kubo! Parts of his hometown, that's Licks. Oh, there go our cheap ethers. And also his friends. Ah! Bart, help! This is awful. In a tiny place like Licks, Bart's hometown? How could anyone do such a thing? Ah! Bart, stop! Get a hold of yourself! So now, if we fly into any of these black holes, we will be sucked into the void. Some places still survived. I believe this is the Wind Shrine. It's empty. Everyone's kind of gone. But Kuza should be nearby. If I'm not mistaken, this I believe is this a forest I can get into? This appears to be nothing. Alright. That's the Torna Canal. There's a tower here that we can explore at some point. This is a massive desert. This, I believe, is Moor. Oh, this is Carwin. Okay, well, Carwin survived. The desert just appeared west from out of nowhere. Mysterious and kind of exotic when you think about it. The music is still very jubilant in Carwin, even if things have been kind of ruined. Purple flowers that bloom on North Mountain are poisonous. Thank you, we know that. Now that the crystal's gone, what's going to happen to us? This used to be a port town. Do you think I'm pretty? No. Oh! Lizards and creatures that hibernate can't stand the cold. Ah! Aha! You saw me as a woman, did you not? For I am a master of impersonation. That is what they say, and yet I must devise a way to improve my skills further. Alright, well that was bizarre. Haven't seen any fish in forever. Guess we're up Skid Row without a flipper. Some tower appeared in the desert. It's one of those things that makes you go, Well, couldn't access this barrel before, but it just has a cottage in it. The wind and the ocean are done for. Now our ships are worth as much as chocolate teapots, not half as tasty. You see, a chocolate teapot would melt when you heat it up. That's why it's okay. Alright, well, we got a cottage at a Carwin at the very least. Kuza should be around here somewhere. That's where we want to go first. It's east of Tool. Across the desert. This is... here it is. This is Kuza here. You can tell from the bridge. Princess Lena! Thank goodness you're unharmed. What is that book? Shall I read it for you? No, that's okay. We brought some water from the recovery spring in the Wind Shrine. Help yourselves. Alright, well that's nice. A castle suddenly appeared at the place where Exdeath was sealed away. An island shrine protected by wind. Perhaps it refers to the one to the west of Tycoon? Is it true that the rift between dimensions opened up directly above Castle Tycoon? Beyond the river's torrents, crashing water. Could that mean a waterfall? Now, there are powerful monsters in the Great Hall. We didn't go through here last time because we couldn't make it. that we meet at this time, because I turned the encounters on. So these are the sealed weapons of legend. The tablet! If breaking the seals is what you seek, approach the one you'd have and speak. But once 3 seals have been erased by dust, the stone will be replaced. 3 seals. Guess that means we can only pick 3 out of the 12 weapons. Well, there's only so many we can use at the moment. One of the 12 legendary weapons, Sage's Staff. What we will get, the Fire Lash. I want the Mage's Rod. And the Assassin's Dagger. So that'll equip everybody except for Kryl, who has the Light Staff right now, which is fairly good. The Sage's Staff is an upgraded Light Staff, we'll get that one next. But everybody else needed an upgrade to their weapons. So here's what we got. Mage's Rod, a rod that strengthens the power of various types of elemental magic, attack plus 40. The Fire Lash, a whip that can call forth fire. Attack 82, strength 2, agility 2. Assassin's Dagger, a dagger that sometimes finishes an enemy in one blow. Attack 81, agility plus 1. Can be enchanted, we don't have anything to enchant it with. But this will give Bartz a nice boost to his damage. She doesn't have a weapon on right now because she blew up the Fire Rod against Melusine, but we will give her the Mage's Rod. This will boost, I believe, all of the elements. So fire, water, like fire, ice, lightning, wind, earth. I believe all of the elements are boosted by the Mage's Rod. She has the Dancing Dagger on right now. We will give her the Fire Lash, which means we can put her back in the back row. Reduces her damage. What abilities do you have? Control? Yeah, we'll keep Control on. And are you still equipped? Fire Lash, Cornago Gore, Diamond Plate, Hypno Crown. And we'll give you a Power Sash just to boost your damage a bit. Okay. So that's 3 items. Prisoners of this space between dimensions, hear me, my servants. The warriors of light, guided by the crystals, seek the ancient tablets. Find these cretins and kill them. They must not be allowed to obtain the legendary weapons that destroyed Inuo. Let us do your bidding, sire. Very well. Go now, my monsters. Destroy them while I obtain the full power of the void. Red guy, blue guy, and green guy. I'm not worried about... I don't really want to deal with the monsters that are in Kuza Castle. So you get the shield dragons, which are very powerful, and there's another creature called X-Death Soul, which is also very powerful. Oh, no, wait, no, I can't save on that one. I like to have backups in case something goes wrong with my recording, so I can start back to where I was prior to starting to roll. Okay, where to next? So we've gotten our first legendary weapons. We know of 3 other shrines. Blessed by Wind, Raging Torrents of Water, and the Undersea... one's underwater, surrounded by flames, is what we were told. We don't have We don't have submarine capabilities at the moment, so we've only got what we have here. Now, there's a few other things we could do. For example, we could go to North Mountain if we wanted to and find Bahamut. I don't know how well that would go at this point. You'll recall the big bridge? This is the big bridge. Now there is something in the middle. That is a shrine we could go to if we wanted to visit that. But we're going to stop down here. So you'll recall there are these archipelagos of islands all along the south. These have all been replaced by one giant land bridge. This is Crescent. This is what was Crescent Island once. This is now just the town of Crescent, and there's a tower here. Oops, oh yeah, I can't land in the desert. This is the Fork Tower. But we can't enter right now. There's a barrier. However, the next place I want to stop is here. This forest. We're time travelers, living between dimensions. Phantom Village. So they sell elixirs if I want to spend 50,000 gold on one. And then they have the regular retinue of items. You can get some really good stuff here. And we're going to get some really good stuff here. This is the Phantom Village that floats within the rift. Since we're talking to you like this, does that mean we're back in the real world? Time stopped in this town when it became trapped between dimensions. A strange bird wandered through town a while back. Magic shop. Mini Toad speed if you didn't get it. This just changes the battle speed. So these are the spells that I believe are from Waltz. If you didn't get them. Okay, there doesn't appear to be anything special here. But maybe I can go in the side of this building. Ah, there's the Black Chocobo. Aha! What can I do for you? Alright, so here we get some better spells. Arise revives and restores full HP to a single target. And Dispel removes magic effects. Excellent. So we're just missing one level 6 spell, and then we will have all of the white magic. Summons, we've got a few left to find. We will get there when we get there. 1,000 years ago I watched as the world was split in two. This village was sucked into the resulting chasm. Have you been to the Phoenix Tower in the desert? I heard that if dying dragons go there, they'll be reborn as phoenixes. So this one has a few things. Black cowl I don't need. Circlet. The only problem is that Kryl and Ferris are using gold hairpins, which have their MP cost. That's more useful. I will get some black garb for Lena. Black robe, white robe, we've already got those. Strength goes down, agility, defense, magic defense. Yeah, we'll do it. I believe... Yes. No? How do I get back there? Ah, there it is. That's the switch. Let me tell you a thing or two about rings. Flame rings absorb fire and protect against ice, but are weak against water attacks. Coral rings absorb water and protect against fire, but are weak against lightning attacks. Angel rings protect against aging and zombification. While I'm at it, I'll tell you about the ultimate accessory, the ribbon. It prevents most status ailments. What can I do for you? You can sell me the best accessory in the game. Hermes sandals. We're gonna get 4 pairs of these. Hermes sandals. Shoes that automatically cast haste on the wearer prevents the paralysis, sleep, stop, and slow statuses. Done. So now, everybody has permanent haste. They can't be paralyzed, stopped, or put to sleep. We get to basically attack twice as fast as the enemy at all times, and it can't be dispelled because it's an accessory. Very, very valuable, very powerful. Sometimes we'll have to take them off to do other things, but for the most part, this is what's going to stay on our characters from this point forward. The evil warlock Enuo tried to use the power of the void to make the world his. Instead, the void engulfed him. There's nothing really at the weapon shop that we need. The Morning Star is something that we have one. Cryo could equip that, but her weapon is better. Isn't there a tavern in this town? There it is, tavern. Appearing and disappearing like a desert mirage, a town where 1,000 years pass as if a single day. Not a bad song, eh? I hear the walls of the Phoenix Tower hide secret stairwells and savage monsters. Try checking the walls. Seems like the flow of time has returned to our town. That can only mean the void is trying to return as well. Phantom Village is a town of many secrets. The warlock Enuo was immortal, but he traded his immortality to obtain the void's power. Thief knife. The thief knife will allow us to steal things. A knife that sometimes allows the wielder to steal while attacking. This is useful because we don't have a way to steal things normally, but now we do, if we need to steal something. It's a random chance to work, but we can try it. I'll give you something good, but not for nothing. First, you gotta ride around the world in a yellow chocobo. How's that? So this is a side quest that we can do, and maybe we'll do that today. Fairly certain there's a piano somewhere in this town, not that anyone plays it anymore. I'm fairly certain there is a piano in this town, too. Healing water. This town has 2 merchants in every store. There it is. A piano virtuoso indeed. After a bit more practice, anyway. Haha! Flex! This does mean there's one more piano left to find. So this is the other merchant. Fuma Shuriken, Twin Lance, Moonring Blade. None of these we can use. So this is all just ninja stuff. If we had a ninja, this would be a great shop. This is a bit of a mysterious door that doesn't do anything for us right now. And here's our black chocobo. So black chocobo is valuable because it can land in deserts, or it can land in, not in deserts, in forests where the airship cannot land. So there are a couple of places that we need the black chocobo to reach. But right now, we do not need the black chocobo. Okay, where did I leave Boko? Boko is up here. So what Mirage Island guy is talking about is basically running around the entire planet using Boko. And it is technically possible, because the whole world is combined and formed back up again. There is a way to do it. And it takes a few minutes, but we can do it. So we are going to hop on Boko and just start cruising around the world. There's Karnak. If we need to buy rods, we can. They didn't destroy that town. They should have, because that would have been a good town to destroy. Surgate. Oh, can't go this way. I think I can get around. Yes, there we go. This, I believe, is... oh, this is Drakenvale. This is Drakenvale, which means this is Wolf Town. This name I forget off the top of my head. This is Castle Ball. This is the Jackhole Cave. Actually, we have to stop in there later. And we'll just cruise around this way. Having the map is kind of handy. In other versions, you don't have the little map in the corner. So it's harder to know where you're going. But you can just figure it out. It's a good way to get yourself acquainted with where everything has ended up. I believe you have to do this without getting off the Chocobo. But we will try one thing that I want to stop at on our way around. Can't go that way. This way. Oh yeah, here we go. There's Tool again. It's the Antlion Den that we fell into. Oh, okay, we're back here. How do I get up here? There's a spot up here I wanted to go. This way. So I need to go this way. This is Rigol. Right, which means that... Oh yeah, this is the Wind Shrine. Okay, yeah. Okay, I know where I am. Alright, we gotta figure it out. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Because there is something that we need to grab from back here. This is Istory Falls. Istory was the name of the town that got sucked up. The Magic Lamp. So the Magic Lamp is an item that you can use in battle, and it will summon one of the summons, and it starts with the very strongest summon and works its way back towards the weakest summon. Now, you may say, well, you know, we've got Summoner, why do we need the Magic Lamp? Because it's free, it doesn't cost any MP, and you can predict what will happen, because it goes in a set order. So it is still useful to have. Maybe not as useful if we didn't have Summoner. And now I just have to remember how to get back this way. But it is still something that is, it is a nice to have. So, and I like nice things that are nice to have. Oh, no, that's right, I can't go this way. Nuts. Okay, hang on. Okay, that's Kuza. That's right, okay, we go down here, this is Tool. And this will bring us back all the way over here. Now, I believe we can just hop in the airship and fly it back to Phantom Village and tell the guy we did it. Because we did it. Flew all the way around the world. Or walked all the way around the world. With a chocobo. Rode, I guess. Whoa! You really went around the whole world? You're nuts, mister. Still, a promise is a promise. And we got the Mirage Vest. Man, I never thought you'd actually do it. Say, did you pass a waterfall on the way? Oops, wrong button. So the Mirage Vest, it's a nice little piece of equipment. It'll drop Bart's stats a little bit, I suppose. But, well, what it does... magical wear that distracts enemies by creating an illusionary double. So it casts Blink on him at the start of every battle. So basically, he gets to dodge one physical attack for free, which is a handy little thing. All right, so we are done with some of the chores that we were setting out to do. So I think the next stop will be the Wind Shrine. Not the Wind Shrine from the beginning of the game, but this one in the middle of the big bridge here. And we're all healthy and happy and equipped. Turn the counters on just for the heck of it. We'll head inside. This is the Island Shrine. We gotta deal with these gargoyles. So there you go. You can see Bart has the, Oh, you know what? I forgot to do something, actually. I have to do one more thing before we do this. We'll defeat the gargoyles, we'll head outside, and then we'll come back. So that's the Flame Lash. Sword Dance. Good hit. And the Assassin's Dagger instantly kills the gargoyle. So we have to defeat this one pretty fast. But we are hasted, so we are going faster than they are. Let's see if we can get it taken out before it revives. Here we go. Haste, man. Haste is incredibly powerful. Within an island shrine kissed by wind, one tablet rests. Okay, got the door open. I have to come back, because there's one thing I forgot to do. This was on the list of chores, as it were. It's the scene with Ferris in the Pirate's Cove. I tried to trigger it earlier, but I think you need Lena in the party as well. There's something that happens here. There it is. Sildra! You're alive! Ferris, what are you talking about? Do you see something? Don't you? Sildra's right there! Sildra's your name. Oh, you're such a good girl. Kryle, you can see her. Sildra's spirit says she wants to help you, Ferris. Eh? Such a kind soul. Received the summon monster, Sildra. Alright. Away we go. So that's what I wanted to do. And that completes the trifecta, or quad, whatever, maybe, it completes the ensemble cast. Kryle I kept as a white mage because she has the cat hood, it's an iconic look. Lena, Beastmaster, because she likes animals. Ferris is a summoner because Sildra is a summon. Attacks all enemies with wind, triggers Thunderstorm. Very, very powerful spell. This is our new best spell. And the Mage's Rod increases the damage she does with it. If I stick summon on Bart's, I can equip an air knife and increase the damage that Bart's does with it. And so on and so forth. Okay, now that that's done, I forgot to do that. Now we are going to go inside. Doors open. Let's go. Island Shrine. Whoop! Ugh. And if you change the switch, it changes where you end up going. Ugh. Monsters! Ooh, a Pantera. Golem. And we're going to try our new Sildra. Thunderstorm. There's Sildra. That's a nice big, powerful spell. Bunch of damage. Critical attack. Haha. I don't know if you can catch it. But I will try. This monster can't be caught. Okay, no problem. Illusion. Okay. Interesting. Blaster, that is an instant death. Arise, my champion. The nice thing about the Hermes sandals is that the haste persists through death. Let's see if that's correct. Still is. Excellent. Well, we'll just keep doing this. There we go. Rising Sun. Okay, well that's... Oops. No. Shoot. I got too close to the pipe. Rising Sun is a ninja weapon. We can't use it. Just stuff I'm going to gather and sell before I head into the void at the end of the game. Spoilers, we head into the void at the end of the game. I think that's pretty obvious. I already told you I can enter it with my airship. The game tells you this. But we are going to gather the tablets. We still have summon monsters to find. Alright. Level 5 death. Fortunately, we're not divisible by 5, because that would have ended us right then and there. Okay, well, these will probably go down to a couple of Sildras. I have to find something to do with Lena. I might give Lena summon as well, just for defeating random enemies. The problem with Beastmaster that I'm having is that it doesn't really synergize with anything else. Like, catch, you know, you have to weaken the monster, and it's a whole rigmarole to try to, every chest has enemies in it. Prototype. Okay, well these guys are easy enough to deal with. Oh, you know, I should have kept control on. Ah, well. Okay, that, Can I run from this? If I had control, if I had kept control on, Lena, this would have been, Okay, let's see if we can run away. No, Lena's dead. Yeah, okay, okay. Try it again. Mecha head. Okay, that's a little different. Okay. Oh. Now we've confused it. Okay, this is different. This isn't the prototype. If it was the prototype, I could have controlled it and forced it to self-destruct itself. Mecha Head, we can defeat the Mecha Head. That's fine. That's interesting. So it's a different enemy. There we go. No problems. Done. Protect ring. Okay. Well, you know what? Protect rings are pretty good, but, okay, there. That's the way. Yes, okay, these guys. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm giving her summon back. I don't care. Alright, let's go. This way. Sword Dance. Beefy damage. Gaia's Wrath. Decent. Thunderstorm. Beefy damage. Done. Oh, and a level up for Cryo. Look at that. And we still do need to get experience points. Is this monsters? Ether, okay. Always useful. Okay, I don't think it'll work against the Shadow Dancer. It might. Maybe she's just jumping and not flying. Ah, she's flying. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Level up. Holy water. Alright, Island Shrine, 3rd floor. Let's go in the door. This is gonna be monsters. Oh, Beast Killer. What is the Beast Killer? That's another whip. Whip that is effective against magic beasts. Attack 72. Not as good as the Flame Lash, which I already have. Okay. I should switch her to Silver for this. But this does fine. Jitterbug. Easy. Nice. Oh, and look at that. Kryle's actually surpassed 1,000 hit points now. Okay. It's just Bartz who needs his maximum HP up. We're just gonna keep going up. I think this is just all we have to do here. There are other items to find, but at this point I don't think anything is really necessary. So in the last episode I thought there was an item for dancers in the pyramid, and there technically is because there's a ribbon in there. Oh, that's no good. There technically is because there's a ribbon in there. It makes sense that wind heals these guys. The item I was thinking of is later. We will get that in a future episode. Let's try Ketublopa. And failing that, Ifrit. Okay, Demon Eye didn't work. The Tot Evis. That's kind of lousy damage. So the problem is some of the older summons are kind of, okay, well... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's try Petrification one more time. No, okay, no, hit him. It's fine. Do I get the flames? Yeah, there we go. So, the Flame Lash will randomly cast Firaga on enemies. Can I get a Sword Dance? Nope. You know what, just hit him. Didn't get the Firaga there. Beak, miss. Sword Dance? Nope. Firaga? No? Okay, that's fine. Alright, I'm going to check on its health here. Level 47. Oh my god. Okay, no, I'm not dealing with this. 30,000 hit points? No thanks. Never mind. It tricked me. No! Trick me again. This is easy enough to deal with. I keep the encounters on, sometimes in part because I like to get level ups. Those are going to be necessary. But I can do all of the grinding off screen. But also, there's a sense it's like, oh, this is the Numb Blade back attacks. What are these guys gonna do? Well, we cannot be paralyzed or stopped because of our Hermes sandals. So we will just deal with these samurai with summons. Provided this works, excellent. Thank you, Sildra. Easy, done. But it is, just kind of like... Ether, okay, fine. Okay, good. Dragon Fang, don't need it. Okay, alright. I think we're getting near the end here. Just because it's kind of the purer expression of the game, you can't just skip encounters normally. Although I can turn them off, and it does speed things up. And when I'm doing the show, sometimes I do like to speed things up, just to kind of get to the story beats, but hey, you do what you do. Island Shrine, 7th floor. Nope, not dealing with you. Try to run away from these guys because I just don't want to fight them. They have too many hit points. They have got so many hit points and they are not letting me run away. Okay, fine. Oh, okay. God. It hasn't worked the last 3 times I tried it, but we'll try it again. I'm gonna see if I can fish for some instant deaths here. Nope. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna keep doing this. While it's alive. Let's Golem. I'm gonna pull out the magic lamp. Where's the magic lamp? There it is. We're gonna see the summons we have left to get. Mega Flare. This is Bahamut. Tsunami. This is Leviathan. Zantetsuken. This is Odin. Odin didn't work because it's an instant death. Ugh, God. That doesn't help me. Oh my God. Okay. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This guy is insane. No thanks. I just do not have the power to take care of the Tot Evis. But we are going to get this tablet. I was excited by the thought of what warriors could have made it this far, but you're just a bunch of sniveling toddlers. Sorry, babies, but I'm sending you all to your graves. Wendigo. Mind is being drained. Now, Mind Blast, I believe, normally does paralysis. Paralysis doesn't work on us because we have the Hermes sandals. Now, Wendigo is a shell game. He is constantly somewhere else. Only one of the 4 is actually him. But since we attack all enemies with Thunderstorm, we should be fine. See? There he is. I forgot about the frost counters. That could be a problem. Right. Okay, yeah. Oh, there goes Ferris. Okay, I forgot about that part. Okay, what we are going to do is Phoenix down. We are going to Kiraga. Okay, this is fine. We'll eat the frost counters, but if I put the flame rings on for this battle, but then we wouldn't have had the Hermes sandals. So we should survive, because frost does a quarter of your maximum health and damage. So if we're hitting 3 of them, it'll only deal a maximum of 75%. And then we can just heal ourselves. Well, let's see which one it is. It's still that one. I'll take the frost counters here. There we go. And then we'll try to fish for some sword dances. Can we get the, no. It's fine. All right, this is a pattern. We've got a way through this. Okay, now it's this guy. Lena will be attacking. So we'll only take 1 round of frost counters. Oh, there we go. That's a good hit. Sildra. Tempting Tango doesn't do anything. And then Kiraga will keep us nice and healthy, and then we can just hit the one that we identify with Sildra. And Frost doesn't always hit, as you can see, so we're generally pretty okay. Okay, I think that means he's moved. When there's a skip. It might have been imperceptible, but I think there was a skip, and I think just kind of like the weird skip means, oh no, he's still where he is. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Oh, all right. We got him. This is it. We'll eat these frost counters, and then the battle's over. Done. Easy. Obtain the second tablet. We get a little cutscene. The Fork Tower that I entered in last time. The barrier's gone. The gate to Fork Tower, resting place of the strongest white and black magic spells, has opened. There's something written on the tablet. Fork Tower, where the strongest of magics lie. If the two towers are not scaled and both spells removed in unison, both shall be destroyed and the tower rent asunder. Excellent. Well, since we have to walk out of here. Dark matter, so you don't need that. A lot of these chests are kind of meaningless at this point. Circlet. I think the circlet is useful. Cap infused with magic power? No, it's not really. Alright. Well, we will walk out of here, and then, we will, what will we do after that? Ooh, look at that, secret passage. Oh, okay, fell in a hole. Can we go get that treasure chest? There appears to be something in the way. Probably a secret wall somewhere. There it is. Crystal helm, see, we don't need that either. Most of this stuff is not really all that valuable. We have our legendary weapons. We're good. We'll stop and get the Sage's Staff, and we will call it a day. There is that treasure chest over there. You know what? If I hit both of these down, I think that might be it. Where does that take me? Goes over there. Okay. Might as well get these. 9,000 gil. I can always use money. Actually, if I flip that one up, that one down. Yes, I go this way. And we get this box. Elixir. Sure, I'll take it. Easy. This will get us back to the entrance. Okay, so there's a hidden passage right here. 12,000 gil. Beautiful. All right. That's the island shrine completed. Kuza is up here. There it is. You really could just leave it out. I shouldn't have to talk to you every time. Set the tablet down. We can get 3 more weapons. We only need 1. Sage's Staff. Give that to Crow. Staff that strengthens holy magic casts raise when used in battle. It does drop her magic stat by 2 points. But we'll stick that on Kryl. She's got her legendary weapon. So we all have legendary weapons now. We can't use any of these other ones, but we will see what they all are, because they are kind of neat. So this is Yoichi's bow. I'm gonna break this seal because why not? Yoichi's bow once belonged to a famous marksman. Great. And this, I believe, is the Masamune. One of the greatest katanas of all time. This is the samurai legendary weapon. A katana that guarantees the first strike casts haste when used in battle. So, when you equip this, your samurai will always go first in every battle. So you get to a battle, he goes first, he gets to act right away. Or whoever is wearing it, because freelancers can also equip any weapon. So if you have a freelancer with the Masamune, they get first strike, and then they can do another thing. Casting haste when in battle, useful thing. We have haste permanently. I shouldn't have put my airship over there. With the Hermes sandals. Alright, well, we're going to call it a day here. That's it for today on Let's Playmond with Ted Raymond. We'll be back with more Final Fantasy V another time.